Wednesday, everybody. This is, of course, the what I call it's the program called John's Weekly Facial Hair Changes. I am Hughes Toy, or John House, Daryl House, and better known as Suburban Hobo on baloneybrain.com. He is joining us for our happy hour edition. So, how you doing, Daryl?
I am so excited, John. Of all the fun, crazy things that go on every week, my wife and our daughter is flying in at the moment from Hawaii with our two granddaughters and her dog. She's coming home while her husband goes to Afghanistan. So we are on pins and needles getting the house ready for the babies, and I haven't seen my granddaughters in about a year, and they're getting older, and I'm so excited.
Well, very nice. I'm excited just to be here. So it's been a pretty busy week for me. But what do you have for us this week?
I've got some good stories this week, John. One of my favorite. We picked on Florida a lot. A lot. I have a story today that comes from my hometown. My wife and I just bought this house in Coral Springs, Florida, which is Broward County. It's Greater Fort Lauderdale. We bought this house about 4 or 5 months ago. And there's a guy here in town who has started a new website. The website is called CrooksTube. Not to be confused with YouTube. It's CrooksTube. And what he's doing is he is putting out these videos that come from gas stations and 7-Elevens where they catch
nice. I love dumb criminals
caught in the act of being themselves. So it's just, this was in today's Sun Sentinel, and I just saw there's a couple of the must-see footage. There are like 12,000 members of this guy's, that subscribe to his website, and 60 law enforcement agencies, and they're actually catching criminals. But some of the must-see footage that they had on here, a gunman in North Lauderdale jumps a Foot Locker counter, where they sell the shoes. He demands Nike Speed Turf shoes, sizes 8 and 10. He's specific about what he wants here. One is about some guys at a party who get kicked out and they break a window with a beer bottle. There's a man wearing a tablecloth who ransacks a Deerfield Beach synagogue.
Oh, that was actually me, so I can make things a lot easier.
With the tablecloth?
Absolutely.
Was the little red, white check thing? I used Armco Park. I love that table. I know that outfit.
I was yelling, toga, toga.
Toga, toga. Well, my favorite out of all these stories, though, was the guy. There was a Florida cop had a guy pulled over during a traffic stop, and the guy peed on his car. They're looking for this guy, which begs for me the question: if you had him pulled over to the point where he was close enough to pee on your car, why did you let him get away? Why didn't you just shoot him right then and there?
Absolutely.
What do I know? Law enforcement.
Speaking of dumb criminals, I've got a great story. If you're going to disguise yourself in a wig and a dress, make sure you cover the tattoo of your own name. This comes from the Huffington Post. A guy, I love this story. A guy breaks into a lingerie store. He goes to the manager's office, gets naked, comes out, starts trying on some of the outfits. He has his own name tattooed on his back. So from the surveillance videos, they only had to go, let's see, who is this guy? Oh, yeah, it's him. So he was charged with third-degree burglary and third-degree theft.
Crime comes in all different colors also. In Portland, Maine, they've cracked down on the guy they call the Whistler. Now, I don't know about you, but I whistle a lot. I'm a happy guy. When I got the radio on.
Me too.
I whistle. Do you whistle a lot?
I'm a whistler.
I'm a whistler, I'm telling you. So there's this guy, his name is Robert Smith. I think maybe he just registers in hotels that way. But he's either a free spirit or the most annoying man in town, depending on whom you ask, because he walks the streets whistling loudly. They haven't got him arrested for whistling in one place, but they set him free after he agreed to whistle only while walking. So he spreads the joy. I can understand why they're arresting him at all. I'm thinking Billy Joel, that da 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 da.
Nice.
What is that? Scenes from an Italian? That's not Scenes from an Italian restaurant. What is that?
I can't remember exactly, but I'm a huge fan. All right, moving on. Back to the dumb criminals. Rasul Speet caught with 100 bags of heroin in his anus. He was pulled over. The cop comes to the window, smells marijuana in the car. Does further investigation. Is going to let the guy go, him and his friend, but they have an outstanding warrant. So they take him into the station. While booking him on the warrant, they find 100 bags of heroin in his anus. I'm guessing, after you find, after you pull out the first 4, 5, 6, are you gonna start tagging people, going, all right, I'm done, it's your turn, you find what else you can find.
Trick or treat. Yeah, DC Comics. You remember DC Comics? Yeah,
absolutely. I'm a big fan.
Should have been Dumb Criminal.
Yeah.
Well, I got one more here, John. I like this. It's sad, but again, it's a Florida story. The family of a woman who died in a fiery wreck is suing the homeowners in a Tampa area neighborhood where she and a fellow suspect hit a tree during a high-speed chase and died. Now, the fact that they were drunk, high, and speeding away from her crime scene doesn't seem to have a whole lot of bearing on this story, but the
that blows my mind.
The lawsuit says it's the tree's fault that they crashed, and they're suing the homeowners for not putting up a warning sign near the tree. What do you say? It's like, don't run into this tree. It will not move. Your car will stop really fast.
Unbelievable. Well, I've got one to beat that, though. Jesus Mata.
Dumb criminals.
Jesus Mata fakes a robbery to avoid telling wife that he blew $1,000 at a strip club. Jesus Mata Jr., a 21-year-old from Texas, he got his tax refund and decided to blow it at a strip club called Whispers. After he spent all the cash, now you've got to love this story because only a guy could do this, A guy our age would say, yeah, I got mugged, and that would be the story. But when you're 21, this was his story. 6 gunmen in 2 trucks robbed him at gunpoint with assault weapons. So 2 trucks tracked him down. I'm guessing he's watched too many Clint Eastwood movies.
Should have seen the other guys.
Well, that's all I've got.
Well, I could have come up with a lot of jokes for that story, but being the man that I am, I'm letting them all just go. Blew $1,000 at a strip club. You can juggle that around and make a funnier story out of the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Anyway, this has just been another week of saying, gosh, they are just brain dead out there, aren't they? I love Baloney Brain. I love Weird Wednesday. And John, you are the man. I'll see you next week.
Absolutely. And next week, I'm kind of liking this happy hour version of our show. So, cheers.
Cheers. Click.